Hey everyone, welcome to Top of the Round Paradigm. My name is Kenan. I am the GM for this campaign. With me we have...
Hey, I'm Nikki, and I play Clover in Voice Agony.
Hi, I'm Jorash, and I play Varian.
Thank you so much to those that took the time to show us love this week by leaving us reviews, or commenting, or, hanging out with us. So thank you to Raymond and Mama Mac and Schmilster Drew for episode reviews on Podchaser. Thank you to Bradley for your comments on YouTube. We really appreciate anything that helps us pop in charts so that other people can see us and be like, whoa, hey, that looks interesting. They like that. Maybe I'll like that because I like their PFP and I am like them for real. So that being said, do the thing on the Podchaser or the Apple Podcast or the Spotify. Let us know so that we can shout you out. Okay, thanks. Bye.
If you're not there already, head over and join our Discord, because next week is the finale of Book 1. Come join us and hang out in the server and talk to us about everything good. Like Perth.
That being said, we will be taking an extended break between Book 1 and 2, so pay attention to our social medias and join our Discord for release information.
We have a lot of fun bonus content over at patreon.com/topoftheround. As we approach the Book 1 finale and go on break between books, there will be a sad, gigantic, gaping hole in your heart that you can fill with bonus content from Patreon. That's patreon.com/topoftheround.
Trying on clothes is a fucking waste of time. So you should just order them online from toterpodcast.com. Click the more, get the merch, and be really nice to the delivery man unless he fucks up your delivery and breaks something. And then you break him back. Anyways. So I am very dirty right now because I've been in the ethereal plane and I have all this fucking blood on me and all these gross soul bits. Anyways, I need to go buy clothes. And then the delivery guy better not fuck up or I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna go wait by the door. Bye.
Speaking of waiting impatiently by the door for your order, you could also do the reverse of that and send us stuff to our P.O. Box, because we have one of those. Just address it to White Raven Studios at P.O. Box 603, Circle Pines, Minnesota, zip code 55014. Get a card from Justin, send it to us. Tell us your thoughts. Do all the things.
Make sure to check out the trigger warnings and the show notes below. Let's head over to Justin to see what happened last time.
Thanks, Ken. This is Justin with Justin. This Justin, I learned a new trick. Watch this. Hey, sending it over to Justin in the ethereal plane. Thanks, Justin on the material plane. It's Justin in the ethereal plane. Did you guys see that? That was so cool. How did I do that? Varian and the witness arrived in the ethereal plane, and they managed to remove the dangerous threat known as agony from the ethereal plane, but now the witness is overstaying their welcome, and they seem to be doing something very ominous in the lighthouse. Back to you, me, Justin, in the material plane. Thanks, Justin. That sounds really good over there, or maybe not. I don't know what they're doing. Back here on the material plane, there was an incident in the forest outside of Grace where it seems one or more apostles may have been involved and or injured. It is hard to confirm because one of them is invisible, but it seems like Clover has survived the incident and is doing some sort of weird mime thing right now. I guess trauma can cause you to be hysterical? Now that she's done with her mime rehearsal, whatever that was, she is now stealing a bike and riding into the city, where she immediately attempts to commit vehicular manslaughter. No news yet on if there are any injuries from this collision. Back to you, Ken.
Thanks, Justin. Our story continues now. We left off with Varian fucking up in the ethereal plane and going back to the material plane after his fuck up. And Clover stringing along a ton of little fuck-ups, creating a massive, large cluster fuck-up.
Yay! Whee!
While she's in Grace. We started with Varian last time, and given time dilation, we shall start with Clover.
Okay.
I guess technically we're starting with Talus, but...
Oh, that's none of your fucking concern.
And how is it not? You're literally running through town, causing havoc.
Leave me alone, Avari. Or you can join your fucking brother.
Clover is scrambling around trying to find Nash. Has she?
No, you have not found Nash.
Okay, well, her efforts have quickened because she recognizes Hate and she doesn't want Hate to see her. She also knows that she's talking to Agony. It's bad!
Please refer to me as Hate. We're in public. Are you okay, miss?
Clover freezes.
Just looking for something I lost. Sorry about the trouble.
Clover puts on her hood again.
Agony will continue around the bend, leaving Clover and Hate.
Crumbs.
Did you lose your glasses or something? She'll start heading over towards you.
No. I'm fine, really.
What are you looking for? I can help.
Clover is weighing her options. Invisible man?
Bacon?
Bacon?
An invisible man.
Clover is not looking at her face, she's looking at the ground. To try and make sure she can't see her face because she is recognizable.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Anything particular about this invisible man?
He goes by loneliness.
Can't see her, but she's slow blinking at you. He's right here. Your agony returns.
Where?
Clover looks up.
Perfect.
Oh no!
Boop-a-doop-a-doo. You see her pointing about 20 feet away from you. You look really familiar.
I get that a lot. Clover is going to rush towards where she's pointing
Trips over him.
and feel around where she's pointing.
What's your name?
Juliet.
Roll a deception check.
Is it too early to burn your hero point?
9. No, because I need to keep it.
Do you need to keep it?
I don't think she's gonna roll well enough at all. My mod is a +1, Kenan. It's a +1. Even if I get a 20, it's a 21, and I doubt that it's gonna make any sort of fucking difference. Yeah.
But you could fail versus crit failing.
I think crit fail.
Yeah, you did.
Critically failed.
But this is also...
That's different than crit failing.
That's fair.
I'm not using my hero point.
Okay. Just giving you the chance.
Appreciate it.
Before the end.
Before you have to reroll a character.
Ugh.
Uh-huh.
It's not my name.
I know.
I know you know.
Do I find my brother?
Mhm.
I take off my glove and I am searching for his pulse on his neck to see if anything has changed.
You eventually find his neck and roll a perception check.
26.
You just feel a slight pulse.
Oh, thank goodness.
You also feel two sharp blades about an inch away from each other, pressed up against the side of your neck, closer to your shoulder.
Clover freezes and side eyes.
You don't understand.
You were the one in love, weren't you?
Yeah, but you don't understand.
What do I not understand?
Loneliness is my brother. Despair is here too. He's also my brother. It's not an intentional thing.
You didn't intend on them to be your brothers? Yeah, that's usually how that works.
No, I didn't mean to kill anyone in love. I realize it still looks really bad, but Fear has been trying to help me and didn't want you to be mad at him. And I'm here for other reasons
I didn't mean to run into you.
Whew, she might be worse than Talos.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay then. So, I guess if you didn't mean to kill anyone, then you're free to go. I'll just let their family know you didn't mean to.
Clover looks like that hurt.
I can make a card for that.
Justin, shut up.
Look, right now, all I need to do is make sure that he's okay.
He's fine.
But he's not moving.
I mean, he's unconscious, but he's fine.
Okay. What are you gonna do with me?
Take you to love?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Do you want to die here? I can kill you here.
I'd prefer not to die before I take care of some things in town. I'm gonna go kill other people.
I gotta kill again. I got a taste for it in love, and I want to keep going.
No. This is not good.
You know, if there's a diner nearby. Getting kind of famished.
Why the fuck would fear help you?
Because I'm trying to get control over this mess that I am. And I know that I hurt people and I didn't mean to. It wasn't intentional. There's an elemental thing in the fire that was swiping at people. And it's a long story, but I didn't realize me saying that I didn't mean to. It doesn't mean anything to you probably, but I didn't. And I just want to help people and make up for it. I'm trying. I was learning from Peregrine a little bit.
Not meaning to means nothing. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter. You still killed people. You think just because you didn't mean to, you shouldn't get punished for it?
I don't know. I would like to make it up by helping people. That sounds bad too.
Can you help the people's families of those you killed?
I don't know how I would do that.
It was a rhetorical question. I know you can't.
What if I potentially have access to money that I could give them?
You would need a lot of money. You killed 12 people.
Yeah. Clover's still frozen. She's thinking about discorporating, but she doesn't want to escalate the situation. My name is Clover, but I think you know that. Clover Barrows, and you're Hecht, right?
I am.
Okay. Well, I am here to take care of some things at the orphanage.
Like what?
Have you been there?
No.
Oh. It's not a great place. Do you know Perth?
No.
That's good. Are you from here?
That is a long answer.
Okay, well, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
I don't have to tell you anything.
I'm just trying to be cautious with my wording. Because you have a blade on my throat.
And you're guilty?
Yeah. But I'm trying to make up for it, and I'm trying to decide if I want to be one of you or not.
An Archon or an Apostle?
An Archon.
You have really low dreams.
What do you mean?
If you just want to be an Archon, I guess that's better than a civilian that can't help themselves, but...
I don't know much about the Archon. I haven't been outside of Grace very long. Are people skirting around us? Okay.
Yeah. Where are your eyes looking?
At Avari's face. Hey.
Okay. Where are you gonna get this money from? You're gonna rob the orphanage?
It's not like that.
Then tell me how it's like.
I robbed my dad. And then I am really bad at explaining things.
Why were you at an orphanage if you have a dad?
I don't know if you're gonna believe me if I tell you.
I don't believe you right now. It doesn't make sense why you'd be at an orphanage if you have a father.
Fine. The orphanage is a front for a gambling ring where they make kids fight to the death almost every night.
And you had to participate?
Yeah,
And I'm assuming you never died.
obviously.
She's like, so you've killed more people than I can imagine.
Yeah.
So, all that practice, why aren't you better with your abilities? Your story is falling apart.
I never wanted to use them. They're really overwhelming. It's hard to control.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you want me to say? I'm being honest.
Take me there.
I'm wanted.
Okay.
You want me to take you to the orphanage?
Yeah, prove it.
Crumbs. I don't know what they'll do to me or you.
Are you concerned about me?
Well, I don't want you to get hurt because of me.
You're a confusing kid.
Thanks. I know. Can I stand? What do we do with him? I want someone to, step on him. He was supposed to be part of this. They're the ones that killed him.
The orphanage killed loneliness.
Yeah. Because I escaped and they were torturing him to find me.
What's so special about you other than your being touched by the Fae?
Don't think that's my case, but sure.
Expand.
Ever heard of being born in a pit?
Oh my god.
You don't even need me this episode. Just keep going with this shit for 2 hours.
This is awful. This is not going well. Ah!
Are you referring to the children of the abyss?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm referring to. Can I stand? What do we do with him?
Huh.
I don't understand that reaction.
I'm trying to figure out what you're saying, if it's true or not. Parts of it seem to line up, and some of it doesn't.
Am I taking you to the orphanage?
Yes.
So then can you answer me about what we're doing with Loneliness, who is on the ground unconscious, who I don't want to get stepped on, because we're in the middle of the road. Varian Spike is back there, and he's gonna be really mad if I leave it there.
Who the fuck is Varian?
He's my Eladrin friend. He was supposed to be here.
You made friends with an Eladrin.
Yeah, I did. It was kind of accidental. He had my bounty, and then we became friends.
He has your bounty, and you think he's your friend.
He's my friend. Yeah.
Man, you're naive. Alright. How the fuck did you even find an Eladrin on the material plane?
I don't know. I showed up in front of him.
You show... what the fuck is going on?
Poor Fari!
You disappear like one of them, and then you meet one?
It's only because I had a bracelet.
What?
So when you were trying to strangle me, I
wasn't trying to strangle you. I was trying to stab you.
Well, you were doing both.
I was succeeding at the strangling.
Yeah,
Clover doesn't make the comment that, well, you didn't succeed.
I pressed on a bracelet that Guilt gave me in the woods, and then I showed up in front of Varian.
Guilt gave you a bracelet.
Yeah, in the woods. Guilt gave me a bracelet.
And where's Loneliness's group?
I think he came alone because the witness gave him leave because I had to ask Mr. Witness if him and Despair could be on leave to help me with some family matters, and then one of his People is back there because we ran into some trouble on the bridge. And he told me to ride ahead, so I was doing that. And then I almost ran into agony.
You didn't almost. You did.
It's because I've never driven before. Only horses.
You don't drive a horse.
Oh, well, the mechanical horse I was driving for the first time, and I wasn't doing very well, but I was trying to get away from them because they recognized me.
Because of your bounty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go see if he's okay, and then take me to this orphanage.
Are you sure?
She will move the blade off your neck.
Or let's go a little breath.
Wreath sheaths it and picks up loneliness.
Thanks for picking him up.
I doubt you can.
I can't. That's why I was using the bike.
Okay. Why do my days always turn out like this?
Sorry.
Sorry does not cut it from you.
Apologies.
She slow blinks at you.
I'm gonna shut up.
Clover puts back on her glove and stands.
Where is,
Dao,
Oh, Dow's the one that showed up?
you know him?
I know of him.
Yeah, he's down there.
Clover points in the direction of the bridge.
If you use the bike, you can get there really fast.
We can walk.
What do we do with the bike?
Leave it.
Can I do something with the bike real quick without making you mad?
Like what?
Just when I grab the power thingy for Varian.
Sure.
Okay.
Clover puts her hands up and slowly moves around Hecht and goes and pushes the power thing in like she's seen Varian do a million times. And
Like 4 times.
a million! And then she's gonna pocket it
Okay.
and then pat the mechanical horse.
What was that?
I was patting it
Why?
because it's a horse.
It's not alive. It's a machine.
That makes a lot of sense.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Walk.
Okay.
Clover walks towards the bridge and puts her hood back up because she's already in enough trouble right now as it is.
Right as you walk, Hecht stays probably 2 feet behind you. And roll a perception check.
26.
You see Dao running towards you. A little bit more red than he was when you last saw him.
Okay.
You also see off to the side someone with braided black hair being tossed out of a alley and flying about 25 feet before rolling on the ground another 20 feet.
Clover's eyes move to the rolling man. Do I recognize them?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Clover's gonna inhale and continue walking because she does not want to get stabbed.
Okay. As you continue to walk, you see Agony step out of the alleyway, look around, glare at Hecht, and then start making a run for the bridge.
Is she always like that?
Recently,
What upset her so much?
she's been through a lot. Doesn't excuse her behavior, but it is understandable, I guess.
Clover looks thoughtful because she doesn't understand and continues walking and waves awkwardly at Dao.
Right, Dao reaches you both. Hi.
I have a friend now.
You made friends with Hecht.
No, she's making me walk her to the orphanage.
I am right here, Dao. What? You're not the most friendly person.
Clover nods in agreement.
Whatever. Just take me to the fucking orphanage.
Right. You ready for another... Do you need any treatment, Dao? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Alright. To low tide we go. Clover inhales a broken breath, turns heel, and starts walking the other direction where I'm sure the orphanage is in that direction.
Okay.
I'm not sure how long a walk it is, though.
It's a bit of a walk depending on how fast you walk. Varian.
That's me.
Save me.
Upon your return to the material plane, roll a perception check.
37.
Alright. You see the remnants of plant matter everywhere, but Clover's not there. Your loneliness is still there. You don't see Porter. Your bike's gone.
Of course things went bad here too. Varian's gonna look around and see if he can pick up a trail of his bike. Would be the most logical thing. That would leave the biggest trail.
Okay. Roll a survival check.
34.
Right, you see Clover's footprints, and then suddenly there's another pair, and you see your bike tread leading towards the bridge into Grace.
Okay, Varian will go to the edge of the woods and then pause and take cover behind a tree and just feel out his emotions, because he doesn't know if Agony's still around, and he knows that they poured back into the city. And he has no idea how much time has passed between then and now on this plane, and if she's still here or not.
Alright, how long would you pause and take stock of your emotions?
I'd give it a good 2 minutes, and then I would listen for sounds of any sort of terror in the city. You know, things that she's known for.
Alright, you don't hear any terror coming from the city. As your 2 minutes comes to a close, roll a perception check.
35.
You hear the sound of greaves hitting stone, running in your direction, and upon hearing that sound, would you stay behind the tree or would you step out?
If I heard the sound of someone coming out and walking on the bridge.
You heard of the sound of someone at least semi-armored running across the bridge.
I would stay hidden.
Okay.
I need to hide in case someone's there. Oh, someone's there. Pops out immediately.
She's checking. Giving you ample space to fuck up.
Just if you want to poke your head out so she can see it, that's fine.
Alright. So as you are about to step out and fuck up, you hear the sound of running in your direction and decide to stay put a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'll wait till that passes.
And as you hear the footsteps change from running across stone to dirt, your agony disappears.
I prepare to pop into the ethereal plane just in case. I'm still wounded. I like at half health here.
And they continue running into the woods down the path.
I will wait until my agony reappears. I have a lot because she stabbed me in the shoulder.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will quietly get up and step out and glance to make sure that she's no longer in line of sight at all.
Roll a perception check.
Boo.
She's right there waiting. That is a 32.
You see the little speck of her round the path corner into the forest.
Okay, then I will move to the bridge, where I'm assuming there's a massacre waiting for me.
Alright, you move to the bridge and indeed find a massacre. Wasn't by agony, but you don't know that.
He's gonna think it was agony. Unless there's still evidence of Clover's freezing their feet to the...
No, that it has melted.
Yeah. Then I'm going to keep moving into the city.
Okay. You would see the excessive amount of water on the bridge, but given you don't know if it just rained or not, that might be normal.
Varian doesn't care about that. He makes his way into the city and looks for bike tracks.
Alright, you do see a fairly long skid mark from when Clover went full fast ahead immediately.
Varian will go full speed in the direction of the tracks.
Alright, you see the track disappear, getting closer to that bend in the road.
I'm trying to suss out if my loneliness or my despair or something disappears as I'm moving around.
Alright. You still have all of your emotions currently.
Okay.
You see a survival check as you round the corner.
27.
You see another skid mark and a lot of disturbed dirt on the road. And then a drag mark from where Clover hit the ground and bounced. And then you see what looks to be
A friend joined the party.
your bike. Just chilling there.
Varian's gonna blink and move over to his bike because he knows he took the battery out.
And it is still currently missing a battery.
How'd it get here?
There's a little bit of a dent on the front.
Is it an agony hand-shaped dent?
It is.
Bitch.
They're mortal enemies now.
Varian's like, shit. Did she have Clover?
Oh god.
Varian's gonna look around again to see if there's any tracks that look like Clover-shaped tracks.
There are many tracks.
Are there any that look different and unique, like, say, Gear Boy, whose name I don't know?
No.
I don't notice any different tracks. Do I see anyone around right now?
You see many people around.
I will stop a random person. Excuse me.
Hello.
Do you know where Low Tide is?
Are you looking to adopt?
My husband and I can't have kids of our own.
Obviously.
Do you know which way?
Yes.
Can you tell me?
Yes.
Will you tell me?
Where's your husband?
Will you wear wigs?
He is on business in Rapture.
You don't want to wait to adopt a kid with your husband?
I want to find the place so we know where to come. But I was already here, so...
Oh. It's up that way. And she points north.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Varian will reach in his bag and pull out the battery and head over to his bike. I'm gonna put it in and get on my bike and ride up north.
Alright.
Fuck walking.
It's gonna catch up.
Clover,
Yeah.
as you walk the familiar path towards your favoriteest place, roll a perception check.
Okay. 20. That's such a low roll. Holy fuck.
Wamp wamp.
Why are you having that reaction right now?
You see the back of a fairly large, muscle-bound, purple-skinned humanoid.
Do I recognize him as Rife?
You would probably recognize him as Rife. You
Does-
spent enough time around him.
Clover stops walking for a second.
Why'd you stop? I didn't tell you to stop.
Yeah, I get that.
Clover takes another inhale and continues walking while pulling her hood down as if trying to cover her face.
Okay. Why'd you stop? You trying to plan a break for it?
No, I'm pretty sure I couldn't get away from you.
You would be correct. Unless if you did that stupid little bracelet thing again.
I don't have that anymore, so you don't have to worry about.
Good.
How far ahead?
About 40 feet.
I just recognized someone is all.
And that's bad.
They work at the orphanage.
Oh.
No, don't say anything.
Who?
Are you gonna say something?
Yeah, I need to ask him questions. Validate your story.
I would really prefer if you didn't.
You don't want anyone to corroborate the lies you've told me?
I'm not lying.
How do I know?
He's gonna take me back.
I won't let anyone take you from me until I know if you're telling the truth or not.
He's gonna lie for birth.
What?
He's not gonna tell you the truth. They don't want everybody to know what's going on there.
Who?
Perth.
No. You saw this Perth guy?
No, I saw Rife. He's right there.
Who?
It's the big one. It's the Elfie. I think he's a half something.
Given by his build, he's probably at least half orc.
Please don't.
You said his name was Rife?
I did.
Motorcycle to the rescue.
Oh, God.
Interrupting motorcycle. Brrr, I'm here. You can't.
I'm like having a panic attack. It's fine.
You hear her about to yell Rife when roll a perception check.
27.
You see a young, dirty blonde girl, about 14, try to dash away from the front of Rife, and Rife grabs her arm and pulls her back towards him.
I see.
What's that?
Crumbs. Do I recognize the kid?
No.
Probably. She's probably from the orphanage. I don't recognize her, though.
Why'd she try to run?
To get away.
You're not lying to me.
Clover looks mildly panicked, but is eyeing the girl like, can I rescue her?
You lose sight of her as she's pulled back in front of Rife.
What now? I'm still walking.
You continue to the orphanage.
This is gonna go great.
You hear in the distance. Your group follows Rife's group.
The closer we get to the orphanage, the quieter Clover gets and the more...
Were you talkative before?
No. Just, I guess, the more panicked and PTSD Clover looks, I guess.
Right. You see Rife and the kid enter a very familiar building. And there is a very ornate sign dangling in front of the door that says Low Tide Orphanage.
Can I read it now? Give it to me.
You haven't had enough lessons with Varian.
No.
Roll a performance check.
30.
You can read the low part of Low Tide.
It is pretty low. What's Gearboy doing?
Gearboy is now holding loneliness. And it doesn't look like he's holding anything, but you can tell by the weight the way he's moving. There's weight on his shoulder.
Okay.
You can tell it is by the way it is.
How far is the sign and the door? And what does the orphanage look like? Do tell, please.
The orphanage looks like a very well-crafted stone and wood building. It doesn't look weathered at all. Some of the surrounding buildings next to it look less well off, more weathered, in slight disrepair comparatively. And you're about 150 feet away from it.
Hey, Dal.
Yeah.
Can you just keep him safe out here, please?
I can do that. Alright, let's go. I thought this is what you wanted to do before you died.
Clover is gonna continue forward, and she's like full body trembles, but she is continuing to walk forward.
Alright. Varian,
Yes, that's me.
as you drive
Yeah,
in the direction that the lady pointed,
yeah.
roll a perception check.
34?
About 400 feet away, you see Gear Boy weighed down by something on his shoulder, Clover, and a well-armored individual with a double-bladed sword on their back.
How far ahead of Gearboy are they?
About 10 feet.
Alright, I'll speed up. Can I see them walking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll speed up.
Alright.
And ride past them and cut them off.
Alright, as you cut them off, Clover, you see Varian on the motorcycle, and Varian, your hate disappears,
Varian,
and she unsheaths her sword.
What happened?
He's not a threat. He's not a threat.
Seems very hostile.
He's not Varian.
I'm assuming that that's hate.
Yeah,
What happened?
a lot. Where were you?
I had to get that psychopath Talus out of the ethereal plane.
Oh,
How do you know her name?
I was told it.
By?
Euphemia.
How does Euphemia know that she's Talus? You hear a click.
What kind of click?
A click coming from her weapon as she's pointing her sword at you.
She doesn't know that Talus is agony. I put that together when I met her.
please don't hurt him. I'll go with you, okay?
I just saw a portrait of her, Euphemia, with Talus and Chaz.
You roll perception check.
36.
You see her move her thumb to the side of her hilt and lower the sword a little. You're not taking her back. Not until I can corroborate her lies. Into not lies.
Are you talking about the orphanage with the children
Yes.
killing each other?
I'm not lying.
It doesn't make any sense, so usually that's...
How they get away with it?
Usually, that means someone's lying.
Usually.
Why don't you... Where are your brothers?
Porter was on a gigantic, like, fey elephant, and he dropped into the shadows, and Nash is over there on, our friend, Boy, who is also, named Tao, but he's unconscious.
So, why don't you just wait for loneliness to wake up?
Because
She gestures at Hate.
Without putting it... It's a way to verify without putting her at risk. They're the ones who killed him. So why don't you just ask him?
It's a waste of time. I still have to bring her back to love if she's lying.
What is it with you apostles? Your stubbornness.
We're the stubborn ones.
Can we stop pointing things at each other?
I'm not pointing anything.
I know I'm talking about Hate. I'll go with you. Please just lower your weapon. He's not doing anything wrong.
Wait, how do you know her name?
I was wondering if you were going to catch that. Because I've known her longer than most everyone still alive.
Wait, so... Did you know her when she was with Prince Sakar?
Yes, I traveled with Sakar briefly.
You traveled with Sakar.
Well, me and my brother did.
Wait, so then you know Chaz too, right?
Yeah, I've met Chaz.
You've met him.
Horny bastard.
What can you tell me about him?
He's weird.
Kind, but also rude, horny, but also nice.
Are there like windows on the orphanage? I'm just curious.
Who's watching
We're
us?
just like fucking standing out here.
There is a pretty large double wide window next to the door where you can see the receptionist desk.
Clover's squinting that way.
Roll a perception check. Okay. Intuitive to a fault. Really cute. Annoying. I think I already said that though.
You did.
They're gonna notice us.
So?
But Euphemia told me that Talus and Chaz were friends.
They were.
Then why does he say they were never friends?
How are you speaking to Chaz?
What do you mean?
Well, I guess that kind of makes sense. Don't talk to that person.
What?
They're not the real Chaz. Chaz got his name stolen.
What?
What? Is that why they keep asking me for my name?
Yeah, they're probably trying to steal yours as well. The real, he went by Corvallis after his name was stolen. Pretty sure he's dead. At least, I hope not, but I haven't seen him since the pillar.
Wait, so
The repentance
So-
pillar?
there's two of him.
No, there's only one. Well, real one anyway.
So the person that's been harassing me, fake.
Yes.
Who are they?
I believe their name was Aika. They were the Summer Court Fae, Archfey before Corvallis took over. It only lasted a few years though.
Clover is considering running.
Wait. If they're dead, would this Ica still be able to use their name?
I don't know.
Or do they have to be alive?
Yeah, I don't know how name thievery works.
I need to find another book. Right. Okay. Well, that's great.
Can we go now? You done with your questions? I have some of my own I need to get answered.
Loneliness could answer all your questions.
Yeah, when he wakes up, and who knows how long that's gonna fucking take.
You are very impatient. Yet, Agony is the one who seems to be a lot more hateful.
I don't want to stand here. They're gonna see us.
They're gonna see us when we go inside. Does it matter?
I don't want either of those things.
Clover,
What?
you don't want to go in there till your brothers are with you, right?
No.
She's not going in there.
And you're gonna stop me?
Probably not. I'm half dead already because of Agony.
You don't look very good.
Thanks.
Varian, I don't want you to get hurt more. Just get out of the way.
Varian's gonna get off the bike and walk over in front of Clover.
Hi.
Put his hand on her shoulder. Just say the word.
Don't try it.
She knows your deal.
I figured she would since she traveled with Sakar.
This has to happen one way or another.
I'm half dead. Your brother's unconscious. The other one's probably in the shadow plane. I have no idea how strong. Varian's gonna look at Hate and try and remember his conversation with Fear. Avari? Was it?
How the fuck do you know my name?
Ugh.
Why are you guys so defensive with your names?
She repoints her sword at you.
Just put it down.
Fine, I'll go with you. Okay?
You're gonna go with me?
Yes.
Answer my fucking question.
Fear told me.
That bitch. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna actually
Please
kill him
don't
this time.
kill him.
I'm gonna
I
kill him this
I
time.
really like Asher. He's really nice.
The fuck?
Don't Don't hurt fear, he's our friend.
He's her friend.
Why is he just going around telling everyone's names?
Not everyone, just me.
And you. Anyways, can we make a decision? Because otherwise, I don't know if I can stand here much longer.
Fine, but I reserve the right to get her out of there if things go south.
Things will go south.
Things aren't gonna go south.
Yes, they are. You don't understand.
Alright, then we agree. If things go south, I take her out of there. Since you're so adamant that they won't.
If things go south, sure.
Okay.
If things go south, are you helping?
What?
Don't worry about that question.
Helping what?
Probably to stop them from hurting more children.
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Okay, because it's good. I'm gonna pass out. Okay. Where are we going?
I don't know, is your friend gonna take his hands off you?
Fine. Baron will move his hand, but I'm staying within arm's reach. It's for her safety.
She lowers her weapon. Let's go.
Clover looks like she's struggling to move forward. Come on, and then is forcing her legs to go towards the door.
Alright.
As we start walking, can I talk more?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Give you time to mentally prepare the next scene in your head. So is the Archon trying to stop this Chaz imposter person?
Technically, yes, they're Fae.
How can you both be so casual right now?
'Cause it's a fucking orphanage. Ooh, so scary.
I've kind of reached a breaking point where so much stuff is happening, it's just kind of hard to react to things anymore. The witness is in the ethereal plane trying to force it open.
Why is Mr. Witness doing that?
Because he said it's God's will.
Oh,
He's got in?
maybe God is okay with that.
I was trying to get agony out. I didn't realize that they would do that.
The ethereal plane being closed is a bad thing, Varian. I think anyone should know that.
I want the ethereal plane open, but not by force. I was hoping to be able to speak to Volkar and convince him to open it himself and figure out why he closed it in the first place.
And why haven't you?
Because I've been here looking for my husband.
Well, get your priorities straight then. Can't complain if you choose not to.
I'm gonna throw up.
My husband is more important. Clover, it's okay. We're right here.
It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay.
She gave me permission to get you out of here once it goes south.
Okay.
It's not gonna go south.
You
I
have no
really
idea
think
what
it
you're
is.
talking about.
So Clover is hyperventilating while they have this conversation.
The group gets to the door.
Clover stares at it.
He will reach around you and push down on the handle and pull it open.
Okay. Clover doesn't move.
Go in.
No.
I will. Varian will step around her and walk inside.
You hear a welcome.
Thank you.
What's your group doing? Are the rest of the party gonna come in? Get a slight nudge.
Clover shakes her head. Clover is not moving.
I can kill you here.
Clover moves forward and does not look at the front desk.
Varian,
Yes.
you see a mid-20s girl at the desk in a bob cut, scribbling notes down on a piece of paper. What can we help you with?
Varian will look over at Clover.
Clover's eyes are huge.
Are they in on it?
Am I in on what?
Varian will take the bow off his back and point it at her face.
Holy.
Hi? What are you doing?
What are you doing here? this orphanage.
I work here.
I bet they pay you pretty well for what you do.
I mean, it's a livable wage.
Does she notice me?
She is looking at you.
Hi.
Hi. What's your friend doing?
She shrugs.
If you guys are here for the bounty reward, this is not necessary.
He immediately escalates the situation.
Varian, just put the bow down for a second.
Varian will lower the bow, locking eyes on her.
Thank you.
This is where I betray you. So, where's my 4 flat? I told you I was playing the long game. That's all I cared about. It's the money.
Do you have the poster?
Do I need the poster?
No.
How does the orphanage have 4 plat to give for someone who's about to turn 18?
Her dad was very worried about her.
Why does an orphanage want a child with a father?
Your story's falling apart, Ruby.
Her dad runs this place?
No, he doesn't.
I'm pretty sure he does. Like, show you my pay stub.
Clover blinks. Has Hate come inside too?
Mhm.
Did she close the door?
Mm-hmm.
Clover's looking at the door.
Ask your questions. Varian will look over at Hate.
This one says that you guys are, killing kids?
Yes, because they'll just outright admit that.
That wasn't a question, Varian. That was a statement. Question being...
Do you kill kids?
So, hey, do you kill kids here?
Where is, I guess, Clover's dad? And then another statement, I'm going to be taking a little tour of the facility. And if you don't like it, either he can bring his bow back out or I can kill you myself.
I don't need the bow to kill her.
Given your injury, I would assume you would need some sort of weapon.
No, it's not necessary. Not with... Is she human?
Hmm?
Not with humans. It's very easy.
Oh, you don't need 2 hands for that?
I can do it with 1.
Clover is still looking around like she looks like she's about to make a break for it.
So if you want to live, I suggest pointing me to Clover's dad.
Or the pit, where you have the children fight each other.
We don't have children fighting, period. Why would we have a pit?
It's not a pit. It's like an arena. It's a courtyard.
Where is it?
I can take you there.
I mean, we have a courtyard, but the kids play there. It's not an arena.
Perception.
Can we perception her?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
That's so close to 920. 37.
Are you not rolling?
She knows she's
I
lying.
know she's fucking lying. I don't need to roll anything, Kenan.
I mean, Avari should roll. Shouldn't she?
Mm-hmm. Varian.
Yeah.
Can't quite tell that she's lying, but she's definitely hiding bits of truth.
Okay. I mean, I know she's lying. Because I believe Clover.
Doesn't mean you know she's lying just because you believe Clover.
Because Varian is friend-shaped now.
After I get my 4 plat, I won't.
Mr. Barrows is busy, but I can definitely pass along a message.
Where's Perth?
Who?
You're lying. Where's Perth?
Who's Perth?
You are lying, Ruby. Where is Perth?
Okay, asking the same question over and over. I don't know who that is.
This is a waste of time. Clover, is there something with tangible evidence you could point us to here that can convince Hate so we can stop this?
Maybe if we ask the other orphans or interrogate my dad.
Is there not evidence? Where are the bodies?
Oh no, they disappeared. They were taken.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Remember the cards? I wonder if those were the bodies.
The cards.
The cards.
The carts that we passed?
Yeah.
It's possible.
Avari will grab your arm, Clover, and start heading to the side door.
Clover sighs and goes with.
You can't.
Follow her. And then I'll pull my bow back out.
I'm an attack dog.
I take it you're not here for the bounty, then?
I can take that too. Now, follow.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
37.
Alright, as she gets up, you see a blue light flicker on underneath her desk.
What was that?
What was what?
She hit the panic button.
You just alerted them.
The guards? Yes. Because I have a couple crazy people trying to kill me, and I need to protect the kids.
Go, now.
I'm going.
Does she go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She was going to hesitate and I was going to rip her soul out.
Alright. Clover and Hecht, you get to the side door.
She hit the alarm or something.
I'm sure she did.
Hecht goes to open the door, and it is locked.
Open it.
Alright, I'll open it. Get out of my way. I don't want to die.
Does Hecht get out of the way so Ruby can open it?
No.
Hecht, are you going to move so she can open the door?
I don't know. Kind of want her to... Fine. And she'll step out of the way.
Dragging Clover?
No.
Okay. Clover crosses her arms to hug herself and moves to the side.
Alright. Ruby puts in the key and opens the door. Removes the key. Hecht will nudge you forward to go through.
Clover goes through.
Hecht shall follow. Varian, what are you doing?
I'm going to make Ruby go.
The Ishnar Karen.
Right, Ruby will hesitantly go through. And you all enter into a very well-made hallway with very nice wood floors and expensive-looking rugs. There are paintings of smiling kids hanging on the walls, and there is a sign above the first door on your left that says adoption room.
You must charge a lot for children to have such a lavish place.
They are expensive.
Where's Perth?
Again, I don't know who that is.
Again, you're lying.
Okay, we're just gonna keep talking in circles.
Do we even need her anymore? Can I dispose of her?
Please don't.
Ruby, do you feel nothing when they just keep dying?
When who keeps dying?
You know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Where's your med kit, Ruby? Or did you put that away too?
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
Medkits are stored in the sick bay.
Where's my brother Beck?
What?
Does she seem legitimately like she doesn't know what I'm talking about?
She's just a really good liar.
Want to roll a perception?
25.
30.
Clover, despite you knowing otherwise, you think she's telling the truth.
Why are you such a good liar?
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are. Ugh. She's not gonna tell us anything.
Maybe if I rip her soul out, she will.
You can what?
Does Hecht respond to that?
She chuckles a little.
I'll take that as a yes. Go ahead. Yeah? Okay.
Oh, no.
Please don't.
Wait a second. Okay.
Clover's gonna summon water around her head.
Please don't take my soul.
I'm gonna hold it there. About 40 seconds. What?
Okay. She collapses.
I dismissed the water.
Did you mean to kill her?
She's not dead, is she?
She looks dead.
Crumbs.
Clover's...
Varian will lean down and check her pulse.
She just passed out because she had no oxygen.
40 seconds shouldn't be enough to kill a
it
regular
should
person.
not be enough.
Roll a medicine check.
It's 29.
You still feel a pulse.
She's still alive. She probably just passed out.
Just leave her there then.
She has weak lungs.
I didn't think that 40 seconds would make her collapse.
I'm gonna make sure she doesn't get up for a while. Baron will reach out and take her soul.
You see him place his palm on her torso and lift it away.
Does she look more decrepit?
Stops breathing.
Varian, I didn't want to kill her.
I can put it back. She'll live.
Depends how fast you put it back.
That's true.
The brain can only go so long without oxygen.
Just, I have an idea. Put it back, Varian.
Hold on. Varian's gonna take the key she had
Okay.
and check her pockets to see if there's any other keys that they might need.
You find a scrunched up piece of paper, a little sack of coin.
Varian will unscrunch the paper. What does it say on it?
It says, Ethan and Heather at 4 o'clock.
Who are Ethan and Heather?
She's unconscious.
I'm asking if you know them.
Do I know them?
No.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay.
Put her soul back.
Fine. Varian will put her soul back.
I'm gonna go on a knee next to her and summon vines. Thick vines.
Okay.
What happens?
You create vines out of the floor.
And then I'm gonna use them to tie her up.
Okay.
Does Avari have anything to say about her using, like, multiple elements?
And the witness knows about you?
Yeah.
We're friends. Well, until he started trying to force the plane open without.
Again, that's not a bad thing, Varian.
He saved me in the Life Kingdom.
There's other ways to go about things. I say, as I came in here with force.
Clover is looking around because it just seems like it's too quiet. Yeah.
It's way too quiet.
They're probably preparing.
I think he knows I'm here.
She did hit the alarm.
Your dad?
No, well, yeah. And Perth.
Who's this Perth guy?
He owns the orphanage.
I thought she said your dad owned the orphanage.
She's a good liar.
Why would the owner not want to be known as the owner?
Do you think Perth can take out hate?
I don't know.
I can bring you to the ethereal plane too.
Why would I want to go to the ethereal plane?
To get out of here in case we get surrounded and they try and kill us.
What do I know is down this hall?
There is a couple more, like, meeting rooms where, like, the potential parents can meet the kids. At the end of the hall, before it turns, the doors at the very end lead into a more cafeteria-esque room. The hall turns, and there's another set of doors, which would probably be locked.
What do they lead to?
Those ones lead to the rooms for the actual orphans.
Okay. Clover is gonna get up and start heading in that direction.
Okay.
Looking around to see if she hears anything. Getting more and more nervous because this isn't right.
Where are we going?
Go check the rooms to see if anyone's up. So we can get them out of here.
Turn to look at Hate again. The offer still stands, though I must warn you, if you have died before, it's unpleasant.
I'm alive.
10 out of 10. 100 out of 10. 111,000 out of 10.
I'll be fine.
Okay, I'm just warning you, because both Asher and Porter had terrible times.
Porter had a terrible time.
He tried to go with me to stop agony, and then he almost immediately collapsed, so I brought him back. And then that's when he summoned the witness, and the witness agreed to go with me to get agony out.
Oh,
And then he stayed.
oh, I see.
Clover distractedly is still moving down the hall
Alright, you get to the end of the hall before it turns.
to the locked doors.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see that key?
Yeah.
I try the key.
Alright, the key unlocks the door.
I open the door.
You are greeted by a second hallway.
Hello?
No response.
This isn't right.
There's no one here.
What time of day is it?
3 o'clock.
In the morning or afternoon?
Afternoon.
Okay.
Clover cautiously moves down the hall.
When they hit the button when you were here, what was the protocol?
I wasn't allowed to know.
You didn't see what happened after someone hit the button?
I wasn't allowed to know. I spent half my time in Perth's office. He threw me out when he had a meeting or something.
He kept you in his office. You didn't have a room with the rest of the children.
During the day. Yeah, but I was at home at night.
I thought you said your father sold you.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Then why would you go home?
Your story's starting to fall apart again.
It's just because you don't understand. And you're not trying.
I'm trying very hard. You're still alive.
She's terrible at explaining things. I've been around her enough. Sorry.
That's okay. Well, right now,
Clover's looking around, squinting, because again, this does not feel right. We're going down the hall. What's happening?
Nothing.
What do I know is down this hall?
Down the hall, it dead ends, and to the left, there's a double door out into the courtyard.
the courtyard's this way. Maybe you can find bones or blood or something. There should be people here. I don't know why no one's here. What did he do to them? What did he do? Where did Rife and the kid go then?
Space on space. How close is Perth's office?
Perth's office is on the other side of the courtyard.
Of course it is.
The courtyard and Perth's office is on the other side. So we could go check it. And in case you were wondering, I'm rather good at fighting to the death with powers I can't control. So I was the favorite. Let's go.
Clover is going to move towards the double doors.
If you can't control them, how are you good at fighting?
Accidental immolation?
What?
Clover doesn't respond.
I think she means she summoned her powers and then they just got killed in the crossfire.
Basically that.
Okay. Get to the courtyard doors.
Are they locked?
Yep.
I'm gonna use the key.
Alright. You unlock the door.
Clover inhales and takes off her gloves and then cautiously walks into the courtyard.
You're gonna open the door first?
Yeah.
Alright, as you open the door, everyone is greeted with the sounds of kids playing and children laughing emanating from the courtyard.
Are you shitting me right now?
No.
This is quite the spectacle. Do you think it's an illusion?
This is wrong. This is wrong.
Do you think it's illusion magic?
I don't know. I don't know.
Where's the nearest kid?
There are many kids. The nearest one, there's a group playing catch about 10 feet away.
Are there any adults?
Roll a perception check.
Yeah. 24.
34.
Oh.
Beach.
You see Rife off in the back corner next to a stone wall, and he is watching that blonde girl jumping through little squares that were drawn on the ground.
Clover's gonna beeline for Rife, because at this point she's just frustrated.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, looks like a whole lot of people died here.
How far is Rife?
50 feet?
Does he notice me?
Mm-hmm. He waves.
What are you doing?
Doesn't answer.
Rife,
Looks at you.
where is Perth?
He gestures with his head towards the office.
Clover's gonna look at the blonde girl. Clover's gonna approach her.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
I spend a lot of time here too.
I've never seen you before.
I was away on business.
What kind of business?
Secret.
Rife?
She was making more orphans.
Clover, frustrated, is just gonna shake her head and then move towards the side.
Rive said he's in the office. So,
Let's just go to the office.
you're a liar.
Clover says it, Rive, and then she's gonna head towards the other door.
Rife looks at you confused.
What's going on?
Is this not how they acted before when alarms got sent or...
Again, I was never told when alarms were set. I was stuck in an office or I was out in the courtyard fighting.
Varian just looks at you. I see.
What does that mean?
Okay. There's another double door.
There is a single door in the back.
Clover, who is still shaking, is going to unlock. Is there a lock? Is it locked?
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna unlock that door.
Doesn't work.
Okay. Clover is gonna create water.
Okay.
All right, Chaz.
And
All right, this is a car.
right. The car did start this. So
The car did start.
yeah, Clover is going to make water around or inside of the keyhole, freeze it, and then open.
Roll a flat check.
Sure. 14.
14. All right, you fill the door with water and freeze it. Hear metal creaking and wood splintering, and it pops open.
All right, Clover opens the door.
All right, you open the door and you are greeted by a hallway to your right and your left.
Which way do I know to go?
Left would be the way to the office.
Okay, it's this way.
Clover, roll a perception check.
28.
Alright, you hear, Aldous, your daughter's back, echoing from the hallway.
Clover freezes. Are they still prompting me to move forward?
If you don't move forward, Hate will nudge you, yes.
Varian won't.
I wait for the nudge and then
You
I
get nudged.
stumble forward a little bit and then continue.
Alright, you stumble in. Do you continue to your left or your right?
Left.
You both notice, Varian, once you enter, that this hallway is lacking any portraits of kids. Equally as fancy, though. And there is one door, the far right, and it is currently open.
Varian is following close behind Clover, matching whatever pace she's going.
Clover isn't like actively crying, but she's really upset, so she's going to, you know, when your eyes are just leaking, sort of, because you're panicking. Yeah, that's happening. So she's gonna wipe the moisture from her face.
All right. You continue down the hallway
Yeah.
to the open door.
Yeah.
Do you go in?
Yeah.
Do you wear wigs?
Do you wear wigs?
Will you wear wigs?
Will you
When
wear-
will you wear wigs?
When will you wear wigs?
Hero points all around.
Hero points for everyone!
Yay! Wait, for real?
Sure.
Yay! You're gonna need them.
Clover, upon entering the room, you recognize it instantly as Perth's office. You see the desk off in the corner, the fancy furniture, the little mini bar and refrigerator set.
Who's in there?
You see your father sitting at the desk.
Where's Perth?
Perth's not there.
But I heard him.
Roll a perception check.
33.
On the desk, there's a little nameplate that says Aldous Barrows.
You really prepared for this, didn't you?
You were gone for a while. They might have expected this.
Hi, Aldous.
And we'll end there.
Fuck you all.
Thanks everyone so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed listening as much as Clover hated going home.
I hate everything about this. Which is weird because hate is with us.
So you don't. You actually don't feel any hate about this at all.
We have social media. Check us out at Top of the Round on Facebook and Instagram, and at Twittercast on Twitter. We also have a website, twitterpodcast.com. Blue Sky, Twittercast. Totercast on Blue Sky and Toter Podcast on TikTok. Check out those places, or else. Thank you to our Vessel and Witness tier patrons, Jermaine and Grayson.
Shout out to our Apostle tier patrons, Grayson, the Apostle of Joy.
Artem K, the Apostle of Hangriness.
Alyssa, the Apostle of Rage.
Jem, the Apostle of Curiosity.
Bluebird, the Apostle of Awkwardness.
Namis, the Apostle of Bitterness.
Gabe, the Apostle of Anticipation.
And Kobaby, the Apostle of Bewilderment. Thank you so much for all of your continued support. We so greatly appreciate it.
We have a Discord, and you can find the link to that in the show notes below. Click on it, join it, love it, because we love you.
Yeah. And if you have trouble finding us at all, just head over to Google and search Top of the Round, and the AI will tell you to add glue paste to your roast meal to make it tackier.
Wait, really?
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.